Hi, I'm Wing Lee from Orange County, California, and I work as a revenue management and analytics manager at the Walt Disney Company. After completing the core portion of FEMBA, I feel like I've completed a milestone. It's been a phenomenal 1 year and 1 quarter, and what I'm really excited about is actually just getting into the electives and picking and choosing the classes I get to take that are of interest to me. Really, I can't believe that the year has flown by so fast. And the challenges and surprises that I've had at the beginning of the program have really subsided. I feel like the challenges were the time commitment, but as the whole class kind of pivoted and navigated the pandemic and remote learning, I think it's surprising how we can fit so much in such a short amount of time in the 24 hours a day that we have. So I'm really excited for what's to come. Some of the main takeaways from core have been really working with different people. I think the learning group experience is really pivotal because it's so transferable to the workplace. And I think the Anderson network is one of the most valuable things you get out of being at Anderson. And you don't really experience that and fully understand it until you get here and go through the motions and actually work with different people. For me, I think academically, I've grown in just being able to expand the way I think, and the classes and the discussions that we have that really force you to think differently about situations, circumstances. Professionally, I think it's really just about learning how to work with different people, because I honestly can bring that to the workplace. And personally, just knowing that I can do much more than I believe that I can do. I think a lot of us had that skepticism coming into the program of, can I fit all this, in my current commitment schedule? But I think it's all surprising to us how we have flourished in this program, and we haven't stopped, and we're on the way to graduation. Moving into my electives, some of the things I'm looking forward to next are really the different topics that we get to cover and the nitty gritty, because as you review the syllabus and decide what electives you want to take, I read a lot of different syllabi just to understand what cases that we would be reading, what type of discussions we would be having. As someone who's working in event strategy, pricing, and revenue management, I'm interested in the classes that help bring different perspectives to my job. And so, for example, I'm taking a class on price policies. I'm also taking business plan development with the goal to move on to business creation option, or BCO, for my third year. And I think it's really about expanding what I wouldn't really do outside of Anderson, because Anderson's the sandbox. I'm also excited to get to pick a different class schedule. I started the first year during my core doing Saturday classes, so that's all day Saturday. But with this quarter, at least, I'm opting for hybrid sections. And so really deciding and trying out, what class schedule fits for me and my schedule, depending on my commitments for the next 3 months. But I'm excited to learn even more. I think there's so many good classes to choose from that it's always hard to choose. I am pleased and honored to continue to be a voice of FEMBA. If I were to repeat core again, the advice I would give myself would be to take care of myself. I think that, in addition to let people take care of you, the FEMBA program is no joke. And it really, they say it all the time here, is it takes a village to raise a FEMBA. And I think it's true. And I think with, the program that we're going through, it is a lot of extra time to do homework, to meet with groups, to study, to go to class, to drive to class. And so with that time, I think really leaning on your family and your friends to support you, and as well as your team at work. I'm very fortunate that my team at work is so supportive of my education. My family and friends are supportive of my education and ask me how it's going, and really take the opportunity to share those wins of what you're doing at school, the goals you're trying to reach. And I think it's a community win when it comes to us graduating. And so I know I'm not pursuing this degree just for me. I'm pursuing it for my family. So I'm excited to graduate in the next year and a half.